4 Chattanooga police officers are no longer on the force. I'm David Carroll.
And I'm Greg Glover in for Cindy Sexton. The officers were the subjects of internal affairs investigations that wrapped up this month. They resulted in their firing or resignation. Channel 3's Tanisha Cordell tells us about those investigations. Tanisha.
Well, Greg, Benjamin Dessalines, Kamika Bruce, and Daniel Mitchum were fired from the Chattanooga Police Department after separate internal affairs investigation. Desmond Logan quit while being investigated. Now, Dessalines was arrested in November for felony kidnapping and sexual battery. Bruce was fired for insubordination and untruthfulness. Mitchum was accused of crashing his patrol car while off duty and is being investigated for undisclosed criminal offenses. Logan was accused of rape while on duty. He has not been criminally charged. 142. That's how many internal affairs investigations were opened against Chattanooga police officers last year. Channel 3 recently reported on 8 of those cases. Of those 8, 3 officers resigned, 4 were fired, and 1 remains under investigation after this video was shared on social media showing that officer punching a man in handcuffs. In a recent meeting with city council members, Police Chief David Roddy was ordered to explain his department's policy.
There's a lot for a community, for a council, for police officers to understand in that process.
Chief Roddy explained all allegations of employee misconduct are investigated, even anonymous complaints.
To me, that's a very big takeaway that separates your police department from many agencies across the country.
Here's how the process works. A complaint is submitted. The officer involved is notified. The complaint is sent to the IA department and the Administrative Review Committee. Eventually, it is sent to the Deputy Chief of Staff, then to Chief Roddy.
This takes away, and rightfully so, my discretion as Chief of Police.
Generally, an investigation can take at least 6 months to complete, according to the police department's policy handbook. A supervisor can request more time. Administration reviews the results, then the officer involved appears in a disciplinary hearing.
Our officers face fair and equitable discipline every time they go into a discipline hearing. And the community also understands that it's not discretionary. We're doing it right, we just need to do it better.
Well, Chief Roddy is requesting decertification for all 4 officers previously mentioned, meaning they will not be able to work as officers in the state of Tennessee. We requested a sit down with Chief Roddy today. That request was denied, but a spokesperson tells me the reason all these cases were decided this week is because they were all heard in the same Administrative Review Committee meeting. That meeting was held on December 20th. For now, live in the studio, Tanisha Cordell, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Tanisha. The police department gave us a list of 4 other officers who remain under internal affairs investigations. Benjamin Piazza is an officer accused of using excessive force while making an arrest. Brian Cattell is accused of shooting a suicidal man. An autopsy revealed that man killed himself before the officer fired. We're still working to learn for what Austin Swafford and Tyler Perochi are being investigated. We'll keep you updated with the WRCB app.